Check this out. You're going to see me talk about my family rarely on here. All right? I love my family. I love you, J-Mo. I love you, Salad Bug. I love everybody that's taking care of those babies right now. But you're not going to get me on the phone with my family. You're not going to get me going to see my family until this is done. I'm not taking this to their doorstep. And just to be clear, before I left to go to my witness protection appointment in Washington, D.C. at the Hoover Building, they had a corrupt cop coach my children to ask me questions. All right? Do you hear what I'm saying? They had a corrupt police officer coach my children to ask me questions. They exploited my children. So you tell me you wouldn't be mad. You're not going to get me going to see my family until this is done. I'm not taking this to their doorstep. And just to be clear, before I left to go to my witness protection appointment in Washington, D.C. at the Hoover Building, they had a corrupt cop coach my children to ask me questions. All right? Do you hear what I'm saying? They had a corrupt police officer coach my children to ask me questions. They exploited my children. So you tell me you would an appointment in Washington, D.C. at the Hoover Building? They had a corrupt cop coach my children to ask me questions. All right? Do you hear what I'm saying? They had a corrupt police officer coach my children to ask me questions. They exploited my children. So you tell me you wouldn't be mad. You would be. You would be 100% angry. So this gets finished before I go to their doorstep. And babies, I love you so much. I am so sorry that I'm not there right now. I know you're mad at me and you're probably very, very angry that I'm not there. But I will be one day when this is done. But I can't bring this to your doorstep. I can't. I've already had a corrupt cop act nefariously in your life by using skills that they had that were not intended for you or for men like me to coach you, to get you to ask me questions. This is a fact, all right? I need these people to stop separating me from my family. For real. I've never in my life had 10 interviews, I didn't get a job. I've never in my life applied for 280 something jobs and not gotten one. Something's going on here and someone is intentionally oppressing me. Why? Well, I would say the main thing is they're sadistic and they don't want me to have anything that gives me any peace. Like my prescriptions. I'm at CVS right now. I'm going to buy discounted cereal. I couldn't buy my prescriptions if I wanted to, and they want it that way. They're oppressing me and keeping me homeless and keeping me from getting a job so that I can't afford to go to a proper doctor, so that I can't afford to get my prescription medications, and so that I can't afford to get proper legal counsel that could help find the right people to kick off the investigation that will put them in jail for the rest of their natural lives. It needs to stop. If you're an authority, you need to put a stop to this now. And if you have any questions, you need to come ask me in person. Not somebody dressed up to look like me. Me. Christopher Gregory Kazmarek, 092625625. My phone number is 202-891-9980. That's 202-891-9980. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. But I can't take this to my family's doorstep. I have to get to the bottom of this before I do. And it's not getting to the bottom of schizophrenia, motherfuckers. I see words that I type in text messages showing up on shows that don't even use words like that. I have pictures of you guys photoshopping in pictures on the stuff I'm watching of people I know. All right? Stop taking things out of context and go to jail where you belong. You're serial killers, serial rapists, and thieves with badges. Put a stop to this, Attorney General Pambani. Put a stop to it. It's time. They're trying to shake my faith, keep me separated from my family, and keep me homeless. Keep me from working. Why? To serve their own self-interest, not to serve the community, not to protect and serve the community like they're supposed to. Put a stop to this. I've outlined every single thing that they're doing in my X profile. And that alone, my big giant list of like 18 or 19 things that they 100% did to me into the Panama City area while I was living there, that alone should put me in witness protection. Easily. Do your fucking jobs.